As a bankruptcy firm, Mitchell, Cunningham, and Bowling realizes many people are worried about their finances. We're here to guide you through the next steps to restart your life with easy video appointments. New clients don't have to leave home to get information about becoming debt-free. Also, convenient in-office appointments are available at the low cost of $340 upfront for a Chapter 13. You can be on your way to being debt-free. Contact Mitchell, Cunningham, and Bowling today or visit our website at mcdebtfree.com. We are here to help you.
Mississippi's trusted weather experts. This is Mississippi Live Weather This Morning.
Well, hey, good morning, and welcome into Mississippi Live Weather This Morning. I'm meteorologist Maggye McCauley. It's so good to have you tune in with us out here on your Thursday morning. If you haven't stepped out the door, here's a few things that you do need to know. Number one, it's another warm day out there. It's another t-shirt and shorts weather if you are headed outside. Today, we are actually going to be near record warmth. So we are just touching records today. Even some of us could see some record-breaking temperatures. Next up is a stormy Saturday ahead. If you got any Saturday plans, you're going to want to keep up with this forecast. We are looking at rain impacting a majority of your Saturday here in North Mississippi, and even more storms are on tap next week. So we're seeing a pretty active pattern setting up even beyond this weekend. Here's a look at your Mama Justice Doppler radar out there this morning. Dry across the area, so that's some good news out there. If you are planning on heading out in the next few minutes, we are dry from the Mississippi River all the way into the Alabama state line out there this morning. So again, good to go. Dry across the board no matter where you're heading out here in North Mississippi. Not the same story for everybody across the region, though. Take a look at our Mississippi Live satellite and radar. Rain not far from us with a low pressure system just to our north, an extended cold front as well, stretching through Missouri, Arkansas, Oklahoma, Texas. You can see that rain very close to North Mississippi, impacting northeast Arkansas up into the Missouri Boot Heel, places like southern Illinois. This is going to continue to move in our direction, but that rainfall, again, avoiding us for the most part out there for your day ahead. Let's take a look at what it looks like outside. Nice sunrise ongoing. Take a look at this one over in Ackerman. That's a really beautiful shot. I'll step out of the way to let you see a full shot of that. Again, you can see the sun rising off in the distance and the clouds moving. Just a really pretty view out there over in Ackerman. That's what most of us are waking up to this morning, with a good mix of sun and clouds through the area. Same story down in Noxubee County in Macon. You can see some blue skies right there on your screen as well. Temperatures warm, like I said, for your day ahead. 63 already in Macon. Here's a look at temperatures across the board right now. Most of us in the middle 60s. 64 in Oxford, 65 in Water Valley, 68 degrees, almost 70 degrees from Clarksdale, 67 in Cleveland, 67 in Tunica, 68 in Senatobia and South Haven. So warmer off to the west, northwest Mississippi. Definitely taking the cake this morning with who's the warmest. 63 in Amory, 61 in Tupelo, 64 up in Booneville this morning. For your first 12 hours ahead, you can expect, like I said, another warm day out there. We'll see temperatures staying in the 60s over your next hour. We'll be in the 70s by your 10 o'clock hour. Upper 70s near 80 degrees. That's where we're topping off today, a lot like yesterday. So if you liked yesterday, you'll like today. Will be maybe 1-2 degrees warmer than we were yesterday out there for your afternoon today. You can see about a 10% chance taking place as we head into the mid-morning into your afternoon. That's going to be the case over today. Again, maybe an isolated shower or two as that front does inch closer and closer in. As you can see here, this is now all the way through 6 p.m. You didn't see much go on, so it's going to be very isolated in nature. Most of us stay very dry, and again, that front stays off to our north. Different story as we head over the next few days. Tomorrow and Saturday, our rain chance is really going to be upticking. So here's a look at Friday morning. I think we're good to go for your morning hours. Most of us getting out and about on Friday, morning commute, good to go, no impacts. Going into the afternoon, the story changes. So as you're driving home, you could be driving home into a spot isolated downpour or two out there on your Friday. These even continue into your evening, but it's Saturday. We're keeping our eye on for more widespread rainfall. So a few isolated storms Friday, more widespread rainfall along with the front coming in as we head into Saturday. And that's going to be for a majority of the day, mid-morning into afternoon, looking like rain likely in the area. I think this front is even going to stall out a little bit as it enters North Mississippi, causing more rainfall into the evening and even overnight hours going into your Sunday. So coming up next, we'll talk about the latest timing of what models are saying this morning for Saturday. Of course, we'll look at Friday as well. We got a lot going on. We got our game of the week baseball, and we're keeping more close eyes for our game of the week in terms of what the forecast is, because basketball versus baseball, we now got an outdoor sport, so the outdoor conditions matter a little bit more. So coming up next, we'll talk about, again, those rain chances Friday through your weekend ahead.
When CK Little opened his doors in downtown Corinth nearly 80 years ago, his plan was simple: deliver excellent service and exceed expectations. That's why we say a little gift goes a long way.
It's Friday night y estamos activos. Head out early. Drinks flowing from 11.
No sé qué pasó. I didn't even drink that much.
We come from a long line of farmers, and there's a sense of pride, but there's also a significant amount of pressure.
Farmers have to take care of their physical and their mental health, because what's a farm without a farmer?
Watching the sun come up, that's my time. I can have a cup of coffee, and every day is a new opportunity.
That's cool.
Your hand's gotten so Yay!
Don't forget to check in on yourself. Love your mind.
Right now, from the Room to Room Weather Center, here's meteorologist Maggye McCauley.
Hey, and welcome back into the Room to Room Weather Center. I'm meteorologist Maggye McCauley. Happy Thursday out there to you. Here's a live look out the door this morning over in Mabin. Good mix of sun and clouds. Beautiful skies out there to start off your Thursday. All of us starting off on a dry note as well. Here's another look over in Pontotoc. Again, same story, different camera out there. Good mix of sun and clouds to start off your day. Temperatures in the 60s. We're all in the 60s. Some of us even in the upper 60s this morning. So it's definitely a warm start to your day ahead. As for your school bus forecast, sponsored by IMPC, again, a warm start for those kiddos as well. By the time you're picking them up, temperature is going to be near 80 degrees. And again, a slight chance for maybe an isolated downpour or two into your afternoon. Most of us look to stay dry. Here's a look at your high temperatures out there for your Thursday. Again, a lot of us near 80 degrees. That's really going to be the story. 80 New Albany, 80 Tupelo, even some middle 80s trying to come into play in the Golden Triangle region. 84 in Columbus, 83 Eupora, 83 Kosciuszko, 81 over in Grenada and Greenwood as well. Our record high temperature here in Tupelo is set back in 1939. 81. We're going to be just shy of that today, but I could see us going a little bit above our forecasted high and either breaking or tying that record out there today. Near record warmth is the story across the region. So if you're traveling today, same story across the board. Record high temperatures possible from places like eastern Arkansas, northern Louisiana, the Magnolia State, stretching all the way into the Carolinas. So a warm day is ahead across the board, across the region out there for your Thursday. Hey, we got game of the week, our high school games still happening, those championship games down in Jackson for your Thursday. If you're headed down to Jackson, it's the same story as it is here. We're going to be in the 70s by 9 in Jackson, 80s by noon, low 80s by 3. So any plans that are outside of the big house, you're going to need some t-shirt and shorts on. It's going to be a warm one down in Jackson as well today. Hey, our severe weather risk stays off to the west today, so that's some good news. We're seeing severe weather risk, even a level 3 enhanced risk over into places like Oklahoma, stretching into Texas as well. Again, well off to our west. Watch as we head over the next few days, though. This is the severe weather risk for Friday. Gets a little bit closer, but is still off to the west from a level 3 enhanced risk from Kansas City, Wichita down into Oklahoma City. As we go into Saturday, that's when it moves into our area. So our severe weather risk for Saturday, you can see, though, it does step down. We're only in a level 1. The entire state of Mississippi, though, under that marginal risk out there for Saturday. A little bit better chances lie up to our north and also down to our south. So we're not expecting a widespread severe weather event by any means, but a few storms could try to be on the stronger side. So let's take you hour by hour. As we head now through noon, yeah, we could see a few light showers, especially closer to the Tennessee state line. Who will be closer to that front as it moves through? You can see a few isolated downpours as we head into your evening as well. But as you can see here, again, very isolated A few counties dealing with that. So most of us, again, staying dry for your day ahead. As we head into your Friday, a little bit of a different story. We'll start off with a lot more cloud cover for your Friday morning. Going throughout the afternoon, a little bit more activity taking place. So a little bit more scattered downpours as we head afternoon, lingering into your evening as well. And we're going to be keeping a close eye on where these downpours are setting up, because depending on where they are, it could be impacting, again, our game of the week that will be taking place in Houston. So keep an eye on those for your Friday. Definitely possible as we head throughout the back half of your Friday. Going into your weekend, that's when we're really going to be keeping our eyes on more storms coming into the forecast with the front moving in. It's going to be knocking on our doorstep as we head into your morning hours. So I'm thinking 7, 8, 9 a.m. We're starting to see this enter, crossing over the Mississippi River. That front making its way in by the mid-morning for northwest Mississippi, noon and on for northeast Mississippi as we see these storms continue to make their way through. Wouldn't be surprised if there's a lot of thunder, some lightning with these, some strong, heavy downpours as well. But the overall severe weather threat on if these storms reach severe limits, not too likely out there. Just not many things in place for that. Also, this front does stall out a little bit in our area as well, so it's not quick moving. As it does, we're looking at rain as it stalls out through a good portion of the back half of the day. So afternoon and evening here in North Mississippi for your Saturday, looking like a wet go of things with rain just kind of sticking in the area. This will finally swing through as we head into your Sunday morning, but rain chances still not out of the picture for the back half of the weekend. How much rain are we looking to see over the next 5 days? Could be up to 2 inches depending on where you are, even around 2.5 in Greenville, Monroe, 3 over in Shreveport, Louisiana. So stretching into our area, I'm thinking anywhere between 1.5 up to 2 inches over the next 5 days. So we are going to be seeing a pretty active weather pattern ahead. Here's a look at your 7-day forecast. We're in the 80s over your next few days. Warm out there. Enjoy it. Enjoy it while it's dry, right? Because we're seeing better chances come to play for your weekend, making for a wet Saturday. Rain chances stick around for Sunday afternoon as well. And into next week, we're keeping our eye on Monday, Tuesday, but especially Wednesday. So looking like another front going to be coming into play in the middle of your next work week that's going to be bringing more cooler conditions to the forecast and also potentially bringing a little bit better chance of maybe a few strong to severe storms on Wednesday. So after the weekend, that's definitely the day we're going to be keeping our eye on. But that's a full look again at your 7-day forecast. It is a warm one with temperatures staying in the 80s and 70s out there through your weekend. Hey, make sure to tune in with us. We'll be live a few more times this morning talking about everything you need to know. We'll have your game of the week forecast, of course, coming up, that high school baseball game of the week at 7 and 7:30. So we'll see you then.
Growing up, Gabe was naturally curious. When he began to discover weather, Gabe just didn't want to know what was happening, but he wanted to know why it was happening. Gabe became fascinated with tornadoes and it impacted his life. He wanted to pursue a career in meteorology. Even though Gabe grew up in Alabama, Mississippi has now become his home and his family. And one thing about Gabe is he keeps his family safe.